Welcome back to class. It's amazing to have you guys back. You will be learning about the circulatory system, which is a system that helps to transport materials around the body. The circulatory system is also known as the transport system or the cardiovascular system. Blood circulation is the movement of blood carrying materials around the body. Materials transported by the blood includes food nutrients, water, waste product, hormones, and oxygen. The components of the circulatory system, which has to do with all the parts that makes up the circulatory system, includes the heart, the blood vessels, and of course the blood itself. The heart is conical in shape. The size of a person's heart is just about the size of the person's clenched fist. The heart is a pumping organ which helps to pump blood around the body. The heart has valves which helps to control the inflow and the outflow of blood. You can notice that the heart beats continuously, and in this process it pumps the blood around the body. The pumping action of the heart is known as the heartbeat. Next is the blood vessels. These are a network of tubes that circulate the blood throughout the body. Vessels that carry oxygenated blood away from the heart are called arteries, while those that carry deoxygenated blood to the heart are called veins. Capillaries connect both the arteries and veins together. If the blood vessels are stretched, they will run up to about 62,000 miles. That's about circling the earth 3 times. Next, let's look at the blood. Blood is the red fluid that constantly circulates around the human body. The blood actually carries the materials. The blood transports gases, nutrients, and waste around the body. We can say the blood is a carrier of the materials. This video will expose what the circulatory system is all about. Enjoy watching.
You can feel your heart thudding away every time you put your hand to your chest. But do you have any idea what's really going on in there, or what keeps your heart ticking as it should? Every day, your heart beats about 100,000 times, sending 2,000 gallons of blood surging through your body. Although it's no bigger than your fist, your heart has the mighty job of keeping the blood flowing through 60,000 miles of blood vessels that feed your organs and tissues. Food, water, and oxygen are essential for the existence of human life. Blood transports all these substances through various channels called blood vessels. Blood vessels involves arteries, veins, capillaries. To keep the blood flowing throughout our body, we have a pumping system, and the heart is the pump, which is composed of muscle that pumps blood throughout the body, beating approximately 72 times per minute of our lives. The human heart has 4 chambers. The right atrium, the left atrium, the right ventricle, and the left ventricle. There are 4 valves in the heart. These valves are tricuspid valve, mitral valve, aortic valve, pulmonic valve. These valves are one-way valves. Now, you have seen the structure of the heart. Let us find out how it works. The blood becomes oxygen-rich by absorbing oxygen in the lungs. The function of the heart starts when oxygenated blood is carried from the lungs to the left atrium of the heart by means of the pulmonary veins. The left atrium relaxes, this blood is pumped into the heart. When the left atrium contracts, the left ventricle relaxes simultaneously. The left atrium pushes the blood into the left ventricle through the one-way valve. When the left ventricle contracts, the blood is pumped into the aorta, which carries oxygenated blood to the different parts of the body, except the lungs. Oxygenated blood reaches the different parts of the body through the blood vessels called the arteries. The arteries gets branched into capillaries, which then reaches to the different organs of the body. The blood then becomes deoxygenated, and the blood capillaries gets mixed and form thicker blood vessels called the veins. The veins carry deoxygenated blood to the heart. The blood vessels that carry deoxygenated blood to heart are known as the vena cava. The deoxygenated blood from different parts of body enters the upper right chamber of the heart, which is called the right atrium. The right atrium gets contracted, allowing the blood to flow into the right ventricle, which contracts with the expansion of the right atrium through the one-way valve. The right ventricle then contracts, pushing the blood into the pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery carries the deoxygenated blood to the lungs for oxygenation. The lungs oxygenate the blood by exchanging of gases and flows back into the heart through the pulmonary vein, and starts the circulatory cycle all over again.
You have seen how blood circulation takes place. Now let's look at the importance of the circulatory system, that is, blood circulation. It supplies oxygen and nutrients to the cells of the body. It transports wastes from where they are produced to where they are excreted out of the body. It also helps to regulate body temperature. Thank you so much for staying with me all through this class. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. And from me, Mr. Emmanuel Tuada, I'm saying bye. See you next class.